Am I live? There we go. I think I'm live. Let's see. Let's double check. I think I am. What's good, dudes? What is good? We are live. We're not lagging, hopefully. We have audio. Get both my chats popped out. Kind of a crazy, we're on a sick one right now. Yo, Sean, what's good, man? Thanks for pulling up. VK, what's up? Verity, what is good? I'm sorry for the absence. Oh, you know what? I didn't upload the video to YouTube. I haven't uploaded like the last 4 videos I've uploaded to YouTube. God damn it. Hugo, what's good? Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming back in. I know how it is when you are used to watching a streamer and then they don't stream for a while. And then subconsciously you don't want to watch them as much anymore. So I appreciate you guys pulling up. 7-month members, crazy Verity. I appreciate you, man. So sick. You got to be up there with one of the longest ones. You, Cody B, Puggy, what's good? Reptiles, what is up? Hold up. We got to get my chat sorted. Right now I have my 2 chats just in the middle of my screen all over the place. Scuba Steve, what video did you just see? It said that you joined off a video. What one was it? What is good, East Coast? Yo, East Coast, I might be heading east soon. I've been busy as fuck. Haven't been able to watch the streams. Verity, I haven't streamed. That's on me. No, that's 100% on me. I mean, if you're busy too, that's perfect. That's one less viewer that's one less regular to be upset that I haven't been streaming. So that works great for me if you've been busy, Verity. I haven't streamed. My laptop's all goofered up. And I've been busy. Installed. I forgot to upload the video, but one of my more recent videos showed all the new shit. Why I've been busy. New air conditioner. Your Verity, thank you, man. With a 7-month member. That's so sick. Thank you, bro. Gotta be one of the longest ones. Yo, Dirt, what's good? I've been busy, but still upset you haven't been live. I'm sorry. I know. Uh-oh, okay, so I did play BeamNG off stream. Stop it. Before I went live to be able to test the theory. Dude, talking about I've been busy with my shit all pulled apart. Look at right now I just have the back into my seat, just sitting there. I have to get wire clips. I have to get a big C-clamp, wire clamp to put this giant wire in place from the new air conditioner. So I've been waiting to do that. Van looks clean, thank you. Thank you. Dude, Dirt, what do you think of that property? You're liking it? I'm fucking so mixed. Dude, okay, so I sent Dirt the link to a property. YouTube, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about since I forgot to upload that video. I'm still in the process. You guys know I've been shopping for random weird properties for a while, cabins and stuff. And, oop, what am I doing? I just about accidentally rejoined into the server out of muscle memory. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I pushed the wrong reset button. Does anybody know on controller how to get... Now my whole game's frozen. I need to not just start pushing buttons. Let's see. Can I teleport on the map? Okay, I found a property for sale. I've said many times on live streams, ideally I'd like to buy a property I can drive on. For content creation's sake and for just one-upping the van thing in the sense of living an unrealistic, crazy, fun life. I only got a couple years left in my 20s. If I'm ever going to make a terrible financial decision, it should be now for something just that fun. But I found a property. What's up, JJ? JJ, instead of buying a Lambo, you should loan me $100,000. There we go. Great idea. 7% interest, 20% down. The carts come with it, yes. Everything you could need to run the go-karting business comes with it. It has a go-kart track on it, a paved asphalt go-kart track. Not only is it just a random go-kart track, Dirt, get this. The shape of the track, it's literally clutch kickers shrunken down. It is the first track I ever learned how to drift on Assetto Corsa, one of the ones that you were drifting on as well. Tyler knows all about clutch kickers. It's literally clutch kickers shrunken down, just to scale for go-karts. I realized that laying in bed last night when looking at the layout. Chat, I'm so sorry. How do we set a new spawn point? Oh wait, it's Control F7, or how do you fly in this game? To fly and set a new spawn point? Call me Uncle Dirt Dan? Okay. Uncle Dirt, do you got 100 grand sitting around? I'm just kidding. You are straight up like Uncle Dirt though. Are you gonna watch the background? Oh, I haven't seen anything about the Backrooms movie. I don't have a one wheel. My good friend that lives in a van has a one wheel and uses that thing like crazy though. F8? F7. Neither of those did it for me. Mine might be all goofed up since usually I'm running, oh, there it is. I had to hold FN first. And my computer just slipped into jet takeoff mode. I found a property with a go-kart racetrack on it, and the track is the shape of clutch kickers. Let's get PVC pipes? Exactly. I could have drift go-karts with like a couple $100s. We could have all the go-karts in drift mode and be getting doors and go-karts on clutch kickers in real life. And long term, I think the track would just barely be big enough to be able to get real drift cars on it. Especially like if we're talking like Miata, maybe like an IS300, just like really small drift cars. I think you could, I mean, you can drive on anything. I think you could drift, and you definitely could drift on it if I just added like an extension, a concrete extension, 2 foot or 5 foot or whatever. There's room to be able to put concrete on the outsides of the track to make it more drift tracky. What's up, Carolyn? Do you have a Suron? No, I have an E-Ride Pro. W upgrades, thank you, Puggy. Hopefully the AC works. New fridge, new AC, and what's the other one? I thought there was one big. Oh yeah, and then the air fryer. But I got the main ones done, so theoretically, the racing simulator, son of a bitch! I really just flew all the way back up to the top and then, oh my God, Carolyn, thank you! The sheep leap. That's a new one. Okay, I'm fumbling really hard. Another one, Carolyn, thank you very much. Carolyn says, welcome back. What's going on here? Oh, I have to push FN. Damn it, I just suck at computers. Unk is sitting here pressing Control F7. Carolyn's going crazy with the sheep leaps. Carolyn, thank you very much. Carolyn's like, you know, I got a couple bucks to throw at the go-kart track. Did you hear about the go-kart track thing? When you talk offline about that, bet dirt. You were on my list of people to text to be like, theoretically, if somebody was trying to get $100,000 for this, would you know a direction to go? But I don't know. I talked to a banker this morning and the realtor, and I'm kind of feeling less good about it. The worst thing that I found out, okay, wait, I need to press F8 to place now. Or F7 to place. Cassie knocked over my skateboard. There's a couple downsides with the abandoned go-kart track. Should I show pictures of it? Does anybody want to see it? What do you do here in YouTube? What's up, W7? What you do here in YouTube is holding sim race community, dude. Actually good shit you do. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tyler, thank you. Don't forget to set the spawn point. Rox listening? What's good, Rox? Dude, you and Dirt were like the highest on my list of people to hit up and be like, real input. What do you think? I have to let the dog up. To be like, what do you think of this? Is this a good or bad financial decision? Cass, come on up. The racetrack, come on up. I don't know if I should say numbers or not, because then it's, oh shit. Then it's getting easier and easier if somebody wanted to snipe it. If I say how much it's worth, you can almost immediately find it on the internet. I don't really care. Go-kart track. What's up, Cody B? Yeah, I don't know. You know how it is. Cody, you've been around long enough, and Dirt too, to know that it's like every 2 weeks there's a new scheme, right? It's like a cabin, or it's a fucking apartment building, or raw land. Now it's just this 2-week phase will be the go-kart track. Ah shit, here we go again. What's up, Dark Scat? Cody, thank you for being a member still, by the way. Okay, should I show some pics? What's wrong with it? The big downsides. Okay, what button do I hit to respawn? Oh, it's R. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if that was gonna be the right one or. I haven't been watching Togi. Is he crashing out or something? I never really watched him. That's like the weightlifter guy, right? The biggest downside, what I just learned about the racetrack, originally, it was a racetrack in the guy's backyard. He lived at the track in a small house behind the track. He divided up the properties and the house already sold. The house property had the well on it. So there's no well. On the ad it said that there's septic, but I just learned this morning that the septic was installed when that guy bought it. So it could be like 40 or like 30 years old or something crazy. Damn, Cody B, thank you, bro. Member for 13 months. Over 1 year. That's crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Damn, dude. You gotta be like, what, second longest member? Cinemy, what's good? Dude, Rock, get this. So, no well. The septic is there, but it's very likely not usable. Oh wait, and going back to the worst part, the neighbors. The well's on their property, but even worse, somebody lives fucking 40 feet away from the track. Like there's a house that like should be connected with the track, but they split it up for some reason, sold the house first. So now like if I lived there, like if I put an RV right beside the racetrack and lived in it, I have neighbors like fucking right there, wide open, same wide open valley, no trees in between or anything. I have like a fucking next door neighbor in the middle of nowhere. So then all of a sudden when I'm trying to rip drift cars around the racetrack, you know what I mean? And I'm like, the whole thing. Right, that's what the realtor, so Dirt said F them, they bought a house right next to it, it's their own fault. The realtor said that too. He kind of laughed and he's like, well, I mean, they bought the house right beside a go-kart track. So I was like, yeah. The problem is I see all these posts all around the US and everywhere. Racetracks are getting closed due to complaints and shit. So it sucked to go all in on it and then get shut. But electric motors. Luckily, I'm a big electric motor guy. Wait, Tyler, you're just really good on Beam with that or what? You got a house? No, I did find a crazy... Wait, I finally got a hat? Wait, what do you mean by that? Okay, wait. Scat, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Regular streams are going to be back very soon. So far, my computer's running great. What does that mean? You think too much. Sure, thanks, I do. I don't know. I can't chance sticking everything I have into a property and then have it go tits up because of like some weird government shit. Some zoning officer come and shut me down and all of a sudden it's like, fuck, I can't afford this property without... Nothing. Well, I updated my drivers. I deleted some stuff. Allegedly. Right. In real life, I was sliding. Oh, wait. Oh, allegedly. Oh, no. Rizzle, thank you for the heart me. Did you get another new bike? Cody, that is also something... Would have to go electric kart, right. And I'm super okay with that. I can build a 20 horsepower go-kart pretty easy. I literally... Yes, I got another... Like Cody just said, you get another new bike. I could steal all the parts off of one of the bikes I got, throw it on a go-kart, and that'd be a fun ride. 6,000-ish watts. Ooh. Dude, Dark Scat, don't worry about that. I appreciate you just pulling up, man. Oh, dude, that's you who ordered the hat? Damn, bro. I'm glad you told me. I'm definitely going to hook it up with a bunch of stickers then. Florida's passing a law to protect tracks. That's fire. Yeah, Cody, so I got the Hey Bike Villain, the little yellow one. And then I got the Leon X, which is the camouflage bike. And then the Yazuma 10-in Pro, which is the red one. I don't know if I've posted anything of the red one yet. I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened. It's springtime, and e-moto companies are going crazy with marketing. Look at new stickers out. If anybody wants them, there's just one of them. I'm going to be dropping a whole line of merch. Boost House merch. I've had Boost House written down in my notebook for well over a year now. It's what I wanted to use to brand. I've talked about forever wanting to do like just like car reviews sort of videos as I travel. And I always wanted to have that be like under the domain, under like the name of Boost House. Never did it. Just wanted to make some merch and stickers and shit. So I think that's a cool ass tag. So my house is boosted. I have turbos on the house. Are we back? We're kind of back. I'm back to test the computer before putting the racing sim back in the van. So far, it's passing with flying colors, which also would be good evidence for if I plug in the racing sim and then start lagging like crazy. Oh, damn, dude, you're in a boot, Mystic? That sucks. No way, dude, that's so sick. Damn, thank you, Rock. Thank you to your lady as well. Thank you, Miss Rock. I haven't streamed, no. Cinemy, I haven't streamed at all in over a week for sure. Maybe 2 weeks. Whoa. I don't believe Carolyn. Carolyn do be coming in trolling with some crazy stuff like that occasionally. I don't know if I'm gonna believe it yet. Dirt says me either. Dirt's out on it. That's a troll. I'm not in a... Oh, so that button is reset new spawn point. That's how I keep bumping a button that... Noted. Don't push the left button on keypad. How is it to live 5 years such small space? Very up and down. Some days it feels super manageable and awesome, and the idea of having more house stresses me the fuck out. Like thinking about that property that I might go look at in the next couple days. I've just been thinking about that all morning, like having that whole ass huge property to mow. When I was out walking Cassie, the city worker in town's mowing like the big parks in town, and I was walking around looking at like giant space. I'm like, geez, dude, this whole city park isn't even like half of what that old dude was mowing around the go-kart track. It's like, shit, I'm gonna have to buy a big, nice ass mower and use that thing. That sounds really stressful. Like having just the van in a way is nice and relaxing. Having less shit to go wrong and less, but it definitely gets crowded. I'm over it. Definitely over it. Can't wait to see you back on the sim. Thank you, bro. And my knee is feeling great. I've been doing physical therapy for my knee and I gave it a good break. So my knee feels great. So we should be able to hop in the sim and drive really aggressive, which I'm excited for. I have a 2015 Ford Transit van, 350. What's up, Ryan? What is good? Yeah, Cassie's doing good. Shit. Wait. We camping the view. Oh, okay, I get you. Wait, okay, what button here? There we go. Buy land. Come donate time? Dude, Rocky, that'd be so sick. I have been thinking about that, like with the racetrack or with the go-kart track. I don't know, I really want to own an experience. I know it's really lame, that's weird, or like, I just keep thinking that, like when I look at like these basic houses, I'm like, God, it just doesn't feel right. Like to picture like hosting at it or something, or like making content, like an RV park or a cool little cabin in the woods to have family come visit, and it's like a cool experience, not just like going to a different house in a random town. Yeah, Carolyn, no surgery. That's a great thing. Saved me like $7,000. That's great news. Mel, what is good? Gotta head out for a bit. Cinemy, thank you for pulling up. Possibly I'll put the sim rig back in like tomorrow. My computer's doing great so far. So, Rock, dude, I got property lines for the racetrack sent to me. That's a huge downside. Like I said, I just learned this morning that the neighbors are hella close. That's a huge, that's a bad, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a pain point for me, but really bigly. I can't even spit out the words how much that makes me upset. But also, there isn't a ton of room around it. So that kind of also sucks with the idea, no trees. Like in the photos where there's like a tree line, it's pretty much like to the tree line I own and then to like the houses on the other side. JJ getting a bass boat? Whoa, is he? Can you drift? I'm trying my best, okay, man. Turns out drifting on controller is kind of hard. Ryan Jenkins, bro, what is that? Damn, bro, Ryan, crazy work. W. Ryan, thank you, man. Carolyn, I think you sent I think I missed another gift from you too. Thank you, Carolyn, too. The camera's glitching. Oh, are you dead ass? It's doing like the typical camera glitch. Wait, what do you mean by that, Rocky? What is that reference to? Dude, Ryan, thank you so much, man. Carolyn, thank you. A couple of legends in the chat. Shit. The camera is doing that. Did I ever come up with a solution to fix that? This is what we're here for right now, though. We're doing the test stream, so I didn't set up an entire racing simulator and then had this happen, because then I would have crashed out. If I just set up a whole racing sim and then had the camera glitch out, I'd be having a bad time right now. So I'm glad this is happening now. This is what we're here for. Okay, hold up. Dude, how sick would it be if I could get my old high school camera to be my webcam? That'd be so vibey. If you guys go look back at my first videos, this was my wheel cam for all my first videos. No, it's my nice ass DJI Action 5. It's like top of the line. That's a wire band. I don't have, this is my best wire. This is my best USB wire, I think, USB-C. Have you touched grass in the last few months? No, I actually haven't. Glitchy screen? I know. What can I do here? I could swap out and I could put my main I could use my real camera. We're already running lowest resolution I can. I think you need a Linus Tech Tips wire. Does he sell wires? If it's on Amazon, I will order one immediately after stream. I have been meaning to do that. To just order a whole set of really high-end wires. Because I question if my wires are giving me issues all the time. Shit. Let me think. Wait. I'll try one thing. Before I go get a whole ass different camera and set all that up. How do you receive mail? Primarily, when I'm out traveling, general delivery. Okay, hold up. Let me do this. Oh, damn, it's freaking. Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I flipped the cable around. Yes, Dirt KTM is insane. Dirt has me feeling all sorts of envious. I want to so badly buy a new street legal dirt bike to replace the e-ride and go down to ride with Dirt while he is in a riding era. That is very high on my dream want to do things. Dirt, that property probably also is like not terribly far from you, is it? Like 12 hours-ish? Getting an Audi A4? Ooh, Ryan, very good. With the 3.2, nice. That's much better than the 1.8, right? Dude, Mystic, I feel you. I went like a year and a half without bikes after my shoulder one. That was a very long stint of no bikes. Okay, there we go. We're back. My bad. Let me know when the camera starts tweaking. Excuse me. I have a VD6? Yes, yes, yes. I love the VD6. Ryan's moving and grooving? Wait, what did Ryan say? Need a good car? Oh, yeah, the car. Right? Ryan just said the A4. Yes, yes. And that's better than 1.8, right? The 1.8T. Chance, what's good, dude? Hell yeah, tech problems, my favorite. Dude, never fails. Cassie would say hi, but she's in defense mode. Oh, yeah, Rocky, yup. Shit. Yes, Whitey, it sucks. My laptop, though, is doing good. This is just a test stream. Before I set up the racing simulator, I wanted to make sure my laptop was going to be able to play the games, which so far it's running unbelievably smooth. Oh, maybe I should plug in my other monitor. Maybe I'll do another test stream tonight or tomorrow where I plug in my monitor, because that definitely that's hard on the GPU to run a big-ass ultra-wide monitor, I'm sure. Carson was a good player. Uh-oh. What's good, man? How we doing? I still haven't showed any pictures of the go-kart track. I don't know if anybody wants to see it. Wait, JJ's gonna get a Lambo and live in an apartment? I think that might be the vibe. I don't know. Actually, no. I think JJ was talking about a house recently. Cody says, let's see it. Let's see it. Cody's on the dark side. Okay, I'll do it. The 3. Rocky says the 3.2 are slow. The 2.8 are grenades. See, that's what... I'm at the point where I like slow. The idea of slow is okay. Well, I mean, unless it's like a race car. Oh shit, I'm getting a call right now. Oh, I think that it's the realtor. He's leaving a voicemail. Oh, he stopped leaving a voicemail. I still haven't uploaded my YouTube video. Man. What'd you end up messing with on the laptop? Dude, nothing. I just didn't stream for a long time. And of course I updated like my drivers and such, but I had those updated when I was still having laptop issues. My bad. Fumble of a stream, but we kind of figured it would be. Carolyn, if he is, I'm trying to get involved with it. She'll have a turbo by the end of the summer? Damn, that is the plan. Rocky says Volvo, slow and efficient. Oh, the camera is going crazy. I was just about to ask, camera broken. So what do I do about that? How do I fix that issue? Do I get a few different USB-Cs? Oh, it's starting to rain right now. Do I have any bikes out? Do I just get a couple of new USB-Cs? God, I can't think of. I gotta have a couple of like high quality USB-Cs somewhere. I surely can't think of where. Shit. One sec. Well, I don't know if anybody's still in here. Sorry for that. Got a new cord. I don't know what to think. I think this might be the end of the stream if it keeps freaking out. And then I'll just order some new USB-Cs. Oh, this is in the way, so I can't plug it in. Shit. Kevin, what's good, bro? Is the camera still freaking out or not? Turgak ATM. I'm serious. Carolyn, I just don't know if I believe it. Are you really? Damn, Ryan. Dude, huge updates. JJ's getting a Lambo. Ryan got a new phone. Oh, what kind of go-kart? Dan's getting a go-kart property. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? What's up, EK? Thank you, bro. Kevin, what is good? What is good? Are you still here? Sorry, man. Oh, yeah, my camera's still freaking out. Crap! What can I do? What can I do about that? I have no idea. I just went and looked all over for this camera that was within arm's reach. I'm gonna try plugging in this camera and see what happens. Here, 1 second. Whoa. Kevin! Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Kevin with the 20. And with the 7 months. Damn, you and Verity are tied. I think you guys can hear me. Maybe you can't even hear me right now. Okay, hold up. Let's see here. I plugged in a new camera, but it's not doing anything. Restart your PC first to use the camera. Bruh. What do you mean restart my PC? I can't just plug in a webcam and use it? I've never used this webcam on this computer. Kevin, thank you again, bro. What is good? Welcome. Barthamu, what's good? You're lagging like crazy, I know. You just mean the camera, right? We're not like lagging, but the camera's tweaking out. Hey friends, look at this. This is the... No, that's terrible, bro. The quality couldn't be worse. Oh. Oh, wait. Dude, it's so annoying, Kevin. Stupid camera. I don't know. Do I use this? Where's my laptop stand? It definitely looks like a webcam from a camera. Well, that's okay. Well, wait, no. The objective of today's stream is to get ready for the racing sim coming out. So I guess that just means I just have to order... That's so bad. That's so bad. Let's try this one again. It was just Techno Dan. Why are you on a cliff? Oh yeah, we crashed off a cliff in the game. Dude, Ryan, it was so fun drifting in real life. Wait, who's this? Oh, it's Jogren. What's up, Jogren? It's been good, dude. Been super busy. Been super busy. You should have focused the camera? I know. It was just my webcam on my laptop. It looked like it could have been good. Oh, you saw it on Facebook? Nice, dude. Yeah, the first 2 videos, the how-to, I started clipping up the drifting video, drifting in real life video, posting it on IG and YouTube. Oh my God. Now my camera won't connect here. Dude, they went super viral. My Instagram and Facebook have doubled in size in the past week, or however long it's been. Okay, there we go. Preparing webcam. Shit went crazy on IG. I can't even believe it, Cody. Literally, my IG doubled in size in the past like few days since I first started posting that. Okay, wait, we got the camera back. It's not tweaking. Why can't it just stay like this? But yeah, super thankful for that. Okay, we're gonna pop this out. Super thankful. Also, it helps with like the idea of like trying to get into real life car content. Buying a... Did you guys see that? Oh, you guys couldn't quite see it. Cassie had her funny little dog foot right here, laying right there. And she, like, the controller was like tickling her toe. So she fucking just booted it out of the way. I know. Sorry. That was funny. Dude, Kevin, what's good, bro? So sick you've still been streaming. When are you putting the rig back in? This was supposed to be the test stream. This is the test stream. To work out any problems. To see if my computer is going to run good enough. I did some cleaning on my computer. Updated everything. Okay, back to the top. Did the basic fix-up stuffs. Oh! Need to just redo that video? I know. Just do like another drifting in real life video. But I don't know, that video going super viral on those platforms. Straight slapped you, dude. She's so funny. Who's this? Jogren. I had to scroll up to see your username. I just see. I said that just because I could only read your comment. So I was like, who typed that? Ah, shit. We're not good. Carolyn, thank you. Carolyn going crazy on the gifts all stream. Ryan with the amped up too. I didn't even see that. Yes. Order some RAM. I know. You're right. No, I haven't. Oh, you were asking? Sean, dude, thank you for the member. Wow. Dude, I feel so guilty when I go through spurts like that of not streaming just because of the main members. Literally because like the 10 regular members and supporters that I really have, I feel so bad that you guys don't get to like put your badge to use every day like I try to keep it. But I'm sorry, it does happen. I will say, that's just like kind of part of my streaming schedule is I'll stream every day for months and months on end, half a year on end, but then eventually I just snap and I have to take a break and do a whole bunch of like in real life stuff for a couple weeks or something. And then we lock back into streams. And we're just about to lock back into streams. All my projects are like 80% done. My air conditioner is like, or even more than that. Everything's like 90% done. My fridge project, my air conditioner, and the air fryer are all done enough to where I could put the racing sim back in. God, this is so hard. Playing this game on controller is... Okay, Cody, are you still in here? Poor Cody, dude. Did that guy leave me a voicemail? Terrible streamer. Oh wait, was that him? That was him. Did he text me? He didn't text me, he just called me. Shit. That's okay. We'll call him back before nighttime. Okay, wait. It's gotta be rough using a controller? Yes. This is pretty much the first time I've really broke down and done it. Usually whenever I'm burnt out of the sim rig or I'm having tech issues or I take down the racing simulator, I do not touch any sim racing games on controller just because I'm trying to give myself like that mental break. So when I get the sim rig back out, it's like, damn, I haven't played Beam for so long. I get to be like all excited about it and shit. But I just wanted to test things. We all need breaks. It's life, right, Carolyn? Yep. I should be more healthy about breaks. I should stream like 5 days a week or 6 days a week. So then maybe I wouldn't have to like just burn out and not stream at all for 2 weeks. Someday we'll figure it out. Yep, Kenimation mods. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, Kevin. Yeah. 6 weeks, no sim rig is tough. When is that again, Kevin? When is your surgery? Skids got married? No, he did not. I did not disappear for 2 weeks and Skids got married. Did he really? He couldn't have. Yeah, Kevin, that hurts, bro. I feel so bad. Cody B, if you're in here, let me know. Cody's asked to see the property like 3 or 4 times. I kept forgetting to show it. What do you think of the PXN VD10? I have not used mine yet. I'm going to put that on the sim rig. Hit the follow button and join in to future streams. Whenever we put the sim rig up, it'll be running the VD10. But I love the VD6, so I don't see a single reason. I'm going to love the VD10. About 99% sure. He sent me photos. What? Cody said I'm here? Okay, hold up. Let me show you some pictures. And Kevin. Dude, Kevin, have you heard? I found the crazy property. The property, right, yes. That's how it just hit me. I haven't told Kevin at all yet. We're in Iowa right now, Richie. I found a sick-ass property. Sean, dude, you're still in here too. Perfect. Perfect. It's the correct group here. Shit. Over the edge. Wait, let me get moving so I can at least just play one-handed and be cruising down the road. How do I shift up? There we go. Jeez, forgot how to shift for a second. Okay. 650 budget? Oh, dude, easy. I mean, depending where you live, I don't know. Some places have crazy upcharges on racing sims. Like South Africa, I've been told. They're paying like double price for sims. But I would say 650 euros, you should be big chilling on getting a nice setup. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Oh, Dirt texted me about the property, some really serious shit. What a legend. Dirt's awesome. Okay, hold up. Let me find the link. Oh, damn, Dirt sent me a whole bunch of replies. Oh, he pointed out the tornadoes, yeah. Did you buy it? No. I was joking. I just found it cool, and it's a pretty unrealistic property to buy because of what it is and what it isn't and its price. I know, rock. That's what I've really been starting to wonder is what's the asphalt like? How deep did he pour the concrete is what I'm wondering. Kevin and Sean, I found a go-kart track for sale out in the mountains, not the mountains, but near Bentonville, Arkansas. I don't know if I've talked about it much, but Bentonville, Arkansas, I have with Rock. Bentonville is one of the only places that I've narrowed in on and being like, I think I'd like to be there. Carolyn with another sheep, thank you. Bentonville, I've been looking all over, I'm like, with these properties, and I'm like, I don't know where I want to be. But Bentonville is the only place I've narrowed in on and being like, I'd like to be there. Tin cup. Put it in the tin cup. My fridge just came flying out at me. Found her, yeah. Okay, hold up. Let me pull it up. I gotta show pictures. The pictures kind of suck. There's a few heavy downsides to it. I'm less excited this morning than as I was yesterday. Oh, this website sucks. Because of a couple things I learned about it. It's definitely overpriced. It's about, so in the area that it's in, buy a golf course is crazy. I'm not rich, Carolyn. I can't even afford this. That would be sick though, actually. A golf club would be, or a golf course would be a super sick thing to own. That'd be a fun thing to own. That's what I watched this one dude, what's his name? I watched this one dude who owns a golf course. He always posts clips of him golfing and going up and talking to people and being like, thanks for coming here. He posts a bunch of like real estate videos. Look at this. This shit is so sick. There we go. It's a whole ass little go-kart track. Uh-oh. Lost the camera. How come I've streamed a million times when I still feel like I'm streaming for the first time every time I stream? Look how cool it is too. Look at that mountain behind it and shit. And it's got a good amount of open space to like flop a few RVs or something. Airbnbs at the track. Damn, bro. It's so sick. There's like the little office building. I would totally live in that shit temporarily. Low-key, or at least set up the racing simulator. Damn, Kevin with the 50 super. He said, okay, house fun, brother. Here's the first dono towards your purchase. Kevin, thank you, bro. That's crazy work. Let's go, dude. W Kevin. I gotta have like fucking 4 viewers on YouTube too. Kevin dropping crazy huge donos on like a nothing stream. Look at this, dude. It even comes with the go-karts. How sick is that? He sent me a list of all the go-karts that comes with and shit. There's like 6 single-seaters and then like 4 2-seaters or something. Dude, it's super nice. The asphalt is pretty new on the track itself. All the carts, and then, wait for it. Where's it at? There it is. Wait. That's not it. That was just a patch of gravel. My bad. What's going on here? I think I've been swiping left and then right and then left and then right. I'm just kind of going back and forth in the pictures. I have been doing that for a while. Yeah. There's also an oval track. There's also an older concrete oval track that comes with it. That's sick as hell. Isn't that so sick, bro? Isn't that so sick? Wait, I'll show one last thing. I'll show you on Google Maps. It looks so cool from Google Maps view. Hold up. You've been gone forever, man? Damn, thank you, dude. I had to support it. As long as I can go for a ride. Dude, that's what... Okay, so I was saying that earlier. It's like, I really wanted to like have an experience of some sort. That's like lately I've really realized I need to have some sort of land. I went out and rode some family land with my brother on the electric dirt bikes, and it was the most fun thing, just fucking around out in the woods. We just like carved like a single track racetrack in. Like it was just fully brush and bush and weeds growing and shit. And we just started riding the same exact route over and over, twisting through these trees, a little racetrack, and then started doing like rolling burnouts the whole way to like carve out a track. And like within an hour, we had a sick ass mini e-moto track that we were just blasting around, hitting berms, and it really hit me. I was like, damn, dude, like my brother's having a kid soon. He's having a little daughter. And like the idea with the social media thing, like it's been mentioned a lot, like Rock and Kevin and a lot of people have said like, dude, whenever you buy a house and dirt, there will be a housewarming party where I get to come see the van and rip on the racing sim. And I really was hoping to have like something, whatever I buy, it's gonna be something cool, not just like a normal ass house in a normal ass town. And that's like peak. This is like peak. To be able to throw a few campers out there as Airbnbs and be able to have like my family come visit and like have a bunch of electric motorcycles to race on the track with and go-karts. Maybe even a drift car Miata to slide on there. Have people like Kevin and Rock, and Cody isn't far from there. But yeah, okay, so wait, here's one of the sickest parts of the whole thing. Just looking at it from Google Map view. How cool is that? I'm gonna build a little dirt bike track in the backyard for the kids this summer. That's so sick, Kevin. That's what I'm saying, I need that. I'm not built to just live in a normal neighborhood. I mean, like I am, and I have, and I probably will. Like ideally, I'd like not to. That's pretty much the property line. That's pretty much the whole property. You can see the road right off on the side, on the one side. That's pretty much the whole thing. I drive my RV out there and hang out. Dude, how sick would that be? Be able to hit laps? Not with the hernia, that's crazy. That's fucking wild, that's sick. Isn't that so sick? So Cody just said, where's the house? I was gonna say, so here's the good part. Ready for it? Oh wait, I went the wrong way. There's the bad part. That's what we just learned about today. That's a major L. That's a big issue. I'm showing it, right? Yeah. The house, those are all the other that's the neighbor's house. Literally like on the fucking track. So that sucks. That sucks pretty bad. Looks like maybe they had like a pool or tub or something, or a rainwater system or some shit. I wish I could have bought the house too, dude. That sucks. But then I couldn't afford it. That probably would have been $250,000 for the house, and the house touches, yeah, and that house touches the track. It's literally right fucking beside it. So I think though, I don't know, I can't quite tell, but I think by looking at it, no, I don't know. There's a chance that isn't the house, at least, that's just like a random shed on their property. Yep, both paved, slow guy. The only thing is the one is a straight go-kart track. I asked the realtor how wide he thinks this track is, and he said, I don't know, like 6 foot wide maybe. I was like, oh, that shit's small. 6 foot, uh-oh, that's gonna be tight on the Miata. But the entire track, there's room, well, other than the one side, there's the road. We could still widen it out some, or make the insides wider. But you could just add extensions as you wanted to. Like say like this corner, I wanted to be able to send it deeper into this corner to add like a few foot extension on this corner. Eventually connect the two tracks, and then like you have a whole different line. It's small. It'd be very tight driving. Oh, dude, and I haven't said it yet, but Sean, Kevin, dude, does the shape of that track look somewhat familiar to anyone? It's literally like Clutch Kickers, but shrunken down. It's like Clutch Kickers track in go-kart size. My first track I ever learned to drift on the sim rig, on the Seto. So that's pretty cool. Know how to run a paver? Because I do. No, I don't. I poured concrete, but not on a big scale like that. Or I've helped with pouring concrete, I should say. But yeah, totally DIY. To be able to like spend a weekend and maybe have a couple friends over and be like, yo, free laps at the go-kart track for one day of helping pour concrete, and add like a 5 foot extension around the edge of that big corner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, doable. It's so possible. So I don't know. The house being that close sucks. And also I talked to the bank, and he's like, yeah, from the bank's point of view, that's a $50,000 property on the high end. Concrete is expensive as fuck. Absolutely. That's why I'm thinking this is it. That's why I'm thinking I should buy this shit. I do not think I could. I'm almost sure I couldn't. Well, no, I don't know. I don't think I could buy and build that for the same price. But I guess I don't know. Maybe I should run real numbers on that. That would be something to look up. But it's tough saying without, I don't know how big the track is, so I can't guess how much concrete. $100,000, Kevin. More than I'd want to spend for essentially raw land. Tamus, what's good? Flying back to Iowa, damn, no way. Are you going to the Berg? Lucas joined from your post? Lucas, what post did you just watch? You have to tell me. Asphalt's much, oh wait. Asphalt's cheaper than concrete? Like and when you say asphalt, you mean like blacktop? Like what the track is made out of? Yep, Kevin, they want $100,000. It's 4.2 acres. It has septic, but the realtor said he thinks that the septic could be like decades old, like 40 years old and never been used. So possibly not up to code and not usable. It has no well. The bank said because in that area in particular, a well will cost between $30,000 to $50,000 because of all the limestone in the area. I can build that for 15K over. You think that concrete track, well, asphalt track, that's like 15 grand worth of asphalt? Are you for real? What's up, Slides? I've been moving around between wheels a lot lately. My main wheelbase, I use those, the Moza R12. I'm going to be running the PXN VD10 once I put the rig back in the van, just like a few days later, or a few days from now. What's up, Kyle? Yurt. Always good, Kyle. How you been, man? How's the van coming? 10K. You buy, damn, you for real? I know, Kevin, that's what, maybe the banker didn't know what he's talking about when he said that about the well, because I was picturing like 10 grand for a well. But he started saying, like, it sounded like he knew what he was talking about, because he said he had a guesstimate of how far people usually have to drill for a well in that area. He said how many feet the average is. And then he also said that the health service department or whatever recently added a new stipulation to wells where you have to have a protective, I forgot what he said, a protective cover or some shit alongside the drilling of the well the whole way down, so that makes it way more expensive too. Oh, the camera's glitching again? Fuck. Thank you for letting me know. Definitely keep me in the loop on that. Brother-in-law owns an asphalt company? No way. Want to touch rims? Damn, Sean, that's crazy. You're an R12 dude now. Kyle, I found a sick-ass property. I don't think I'm actually going to get it. It's even pretty unrealistic. I found a go-kart track for sale. Sick little go-kart track for sale. It's near Noel, Missouri. It's close to Bentonville, Arkansas. Which is, ironically, one of the few places I decided I think I would want to live there. I am in the van, yes sir. 350 foot for 6,500. How long ago was that? Oh, and also he said a large reason it's so expensive there is because of the lime rock, and that's why you can't even do a sand point well. But the biggest thing he said is it's really expensive because the health department just issued that new ruling where you have to have like that protective cover along the well the whole way. And he said that's really expensive per foot. Ooh. So I don't know, it's tough to say how accurate the banker's info is. He is just a banker, but also he's a land loan guy too. He's retiring like in 2 weeks, but he's done primarily land loans in that area for a long time too. So that makes me think he should be on it. Jay, what you on? What you been up to? Dude, sick Slides. Yeah, the R3 is great. It really is. I would have been happy with the R3 until the end of time. If Moza wasn't as cool as they are and sent out their R12, I totally would have been happy running that R3. We should be back on wheel in a few days. I don't have my racing sim set up. Oh, why is it not lagging? That's a great question. Because the TikTok lords are blessing us. The van is 2015. The van I'm in real life is the same as this one. Kind of. It's not like the exact same, but same model and stuff. 350. Just finding some sort of liquids. Damn, dude, Kevin with the 50 super's insane. Oh, damn, slides. So what are you on now? Harry, thanks for the follow. Sean, I appreciate that, dude. I really appreciate you pulling back up. I said earlier, I'm really glad for some regulars pulling through. Because I know how it is when a streamer you watch regularly kind of disappears for a bit. It's easy to not watch them then. Like, it's just like, you're not used to it. It's not part of your schedule anymore, or whatever. I know, dude, Rocky, when he said 35 to over 50 grand, what's up, Reese? For a well, I was shocked. I was like, what? It's like, that is like 4 times as much as I was expecting it to be on the high end. Rocky, I haven't looked into the new Logitech base enough to say anything. Will be $100,000 property with water. That's what he's trying to sell you. My Dan's been asking, or my kid's been asking why Dan hasn't played. Dang, dude, I hate that. I mean, that's the sweetest thing, but I need to get back on. I need to get everything back and going. Oh, is my camera freaking out? What a save. What an absolute save. Is my camera freaking out right now? Going over. Damn slides. Yeah, the T300's a great wheel too. That's why I started with the Thrustmaster TX. I think that's pretty much the same thing. Just like the Xbox version and PlayStation version. Sean, I appreciate you, man. I almost have another van video ready to go. I nearly do. Is my camera freaking out right now? Oh, there is flashing bars. Crap. Slow guy, appreciate you hanging out, by the way. You're seeing 10K even in that area. I don't know, dude. Maybe the banker was exaggerating or talking out of his ass. Finance bros do be doing that. Everybody be doing that. I'm thinking, what can I do about my camera freaking out like that? I don't know. Last time I just flipped the cord around and that seemed to fix it. Okay, hold up. Let me try flipping the cord again. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna order new USBs right after stream. Because that might fix it. I don't know. How's the guy come up with $100,000 for a racetrack though? Even if I wanted to, even if I was like for sure, like that's the move, I want to buy it. It's looking like a bank isn't going to be very stoked to give a guy like me a loan, $100,000 loan on a piece of property that's worth $50,000 on paper. It's not good. Oh, I didn't sell my setup, goat. That was a troll video. I'll have the racing sim back in the van, I'd say in about, it really depends on, I got a bunch of shit going on. I could have the racing sim back in the van as soon as one day. There's a chance that tomorrow I throw the racing sim back in the van. There's also a chance I won't have the sim back in the van for a week. If I drive down to see that go-kart track that's for sale, it's gonna fall. That fixed the camera. If I go down to look at that go-kart track for sale and I don't set my racing simulator up before I leave, then I won't have it for a week or so. God, dude, drifting on controller is hard. I'm really earning respect for that. I'm street racing a bit. I do bikes. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Rocky, do you drift race? Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Rocky's big Hayabusa guy. Dude, that's what I've been thinking too, is like supermotos commonly rent out go-kart tracks. A lot of times, like in Colorado, there's a couple of go-kart tracks that do like supermotos on the weekends. Dirt bikes with like street tires on them. That's what I've been thinking about the go-kart track too, is like, dude, I could have like bike night potentially. It might be too small for it to be fun on a full-size sumo. We could do like mini bike races potentially. Potentially eventually drift car nights. I have a drift car project Dan won't take. This would be the place for it. The steering wheels, I should have my racing sim set up in a few days, hopefully. How's your frames per second? Weirdly good. Weirdly good. Unless you use it for some events, make some money off it. Wait, what was your first comment? Yep, Southeast Michigan, yes. Or not Michigan, Missouri, jeez. My bad. I definitely have been missing some comments here and there. Camera's glitching again. Damn it. Carolyn, good luck. If you're being serious, congrats. That's crazy. Good luck. I don't know what to do about my camera. Kevin says, I got a driveway you can put it in. What do I do? Carolyn, thank you for the sheep leap. Thank you for all the sheep gifts, Carolyn. Very much appreciated. The biggest gifter on TikTok, I would say. Well, I don't know. Ryan and you are probably neck and neck with this stream, actually. Ryan went crazy too. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. I should be back to streaming soon. I don't know what to do about my camera, though. I forget my camera's an issue until I start a stream. And it starts glitching. Donating my firstborn to biggest gifter. I hope Ryan's ready for some responsibility then. Almost bought wheels. Damn. I wish I could buy wheels. Dude, also get this with the thought. Okay, so I didn't really elaborate. Dan, I'm going to send you a plaque here in the future. Need to know where you're at. Oh, what, dude? A plaque? Dude, no way. What do you mean by that? What was I just going to say about the racetrack? Oh, yeah. Rock? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So the thought with the racetrack, big part of it is to be able to do like a little off-grid Airbnb, build out a school bus, and park it off in the corner, just like how I built out the van, but do it to a school bus and then list it on Airbnb, and just have an off-grid Airbnb, solar power, possibly compost toilet, or just a porta potty outside, which I'd have for the racetrack anyways. Carolyn is my camera. The camera, whenever the camera starts tweaking, the viewer's cut in half. Rightfully so. What's up, All Might? Arthur Morgan, what's good, dude? Appreciate you guys. What am I saying? Just this morning, I got it. This morning, while going through my emails, it's crazy. I had to decline a free air conditioner, 12-volt air conditioner made for off-grid tiny homes. 2 different companies, actually. A rooftop one and a mini split style. And then I also had to decline an entire solar setup. Not just like a power generator, but like solar batteries, a charge controller, an inverter, and 400 watts worth of solar panels. Enough solar to put in a school bus and use as an Airbnb easily. If I just had a property to be saying yes to these videos and deals, like that's one of the bigger expenses in an off-grid Airbnb. I have companies wanting to send me, and it's just killing me, bro. I need to make a move on some land. I wish the racetrack was cheaper. I'll send a pic. It's a streamer canvas wall plaque on the site. Oh, sick, bro. That or the shirt, whichever one you want. Damn, dude. Kevin, I still need to hook you up, too. That's something I've been working on in the back end as well, is some merch. The game is BeamNG. How many states have you been through? Honestly, dude, not near enough. I don't know. 20 maybe? I've been from New York. I don't know. I'll have to count sometime. That's a great question. I know, Rocky. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's what... I'm super close. I was planning in about a week. I was hoping to wrap up all my projects, get everything completely finished in the van. Should I play something else? I'm just crashing over and over. I think that we have solidified that this game will run. Damn, Sean. That's sick, bro. I should cop one of his too. What was I just saying? Dude, Kevin, that's so cool, man. That's so sick that you really have just dove in. Okay, I'm gonna open up BeamNG Streets. So, oh, my camera's tweaking the fuck out. I mean, could my camera be overheating? Could that be it? I don't know, man. The racetrack in theory is really cool. Oh, we just did a fresh unplug and replug and it still isn't working. Is it still tweaking out right now? Goofy, thank you, man. A token of my appreciation. Dude, Kevin, I owe you a token of appreciation. That kind of goes back to like, oh, camera is freaking out still. Shit. Why's it gotta be that way? What can I do about that? I mean, my camera is hot. I don't think it's hot enough, though, that it should be making it freak out. That's why it'd be so cool if I could have somewhere that was an experience. To be able to like have people like Kevin or any of you regulars and big supporters of the channel to be like, come on down. Like, I've been saying it for years. Oh, that was probably loud. Sorry, blowing out your ears. I've been saying for years, I just want to be a miniature Cletus McFarland or a little itty bitty Adam LZ. I've said it all the time. If I could just have a small, like 10% of what they have. If I have just enough room on my property to legally do some figure eights and donuts and be able to do like a cool car build and then have somewhere where I can legally rip on it just a little bit, that's all I need. Damn, dude, that's so sick. Yeah, Rocky, I'm surprised more people weren't stoked on the van's copy logo. I was super stoked on that when I made it. Take the webcam out of my... Oh, dude, you're chilling. I don't think it's my camera itself. I don't know why it's the camera's tweaking already again. It is. Look. Damn! Almighty! Bro! With the camera tweaking out, I'm so sorry for the terrible quality stream. Almighty with the 50 super. Unreal, dude. Dude. What? W Almighty, dude. That's... I can't believe you guys. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Very good to see you again. Hope everything's going good. I recommend going and checking out the Redwoods and Northern California coast. Dude, it's funny you say that. That's been my #1 spot I've been trying to go to since the day I built the van. Anytime somebody would ask me, where are you going to go, or why are you building the van, or where's the place you're excited for, I've said, where's my mic? Oh, I'm wearing it. I've said that I want to see the Redwoods every time. I still haven't been there. Like 6 years later, living in the van, I still have not been. Someday. It looks amazing out there. Looks like a whole different world. Dang, dude, thank you so much. And my camera is just toast. Dylan, what's good, man? Thank you. Yeah, those videos are not doing great on TikTok. What do I do about the camera? Think fast. I don't think it's because it's overheating, but I'll put a fan on it. Surely won't hurt. God, sorry guys. Damn, Kevin! Kevin, thank you, bro. What even? Kevin just dropped a 20 gifted. All Might came in here and got the ball rolling, got Kevin extra hyped. Oh my gosh, and he dropped a 20 gifted. Kevin, thank you, bro. Oh, I just kind of broke my camera. It's okay. Damn! W Kevin, W All Might. Thank you guys. That is absolutely crazy. We're restarting the camera, unplugged it, replugging it in after restarting it. Damn, dude, y'all putting some money in the piggy bank for for the racetrack. Yeah, sadly, I haven't made like any money this month just because I haven't been streaming. I've been doing all the projects in the van. So not a good time to find a property that I want to buy really bad. Because I am a little low on funds, and a bank is going to ask to see like my last month in banking or whatever. I'm like, well, just trust me, okay? Just trust me. I'll pay you guys back. I don't know. The camera, I cannot revive it right now. Dang it. I've restarted it. I've unplugged and replugged. What do? I do have multiplayer, BeamNG. Kevin, thank you, bro. W to my dad, Kevin, literally. Dude, thank you so much. Should I do homework or go ride? I think you should do your homework and then go ride. It'll make the riding feel more rewarding instead of shameful. Well, thanks, Cinemy. Thanks, Cinemy. Looking at it from a better point of view. It's just dark in the van right now is all. I really don't know what to do though. How do I save the stream? I could get out my other tripod and set up my main camera. I just unplugged and replugged again, restarted. Now my camera's not even showing up. Kevin, thank you so much, bro. Love you, man. That's crazy. I don't know. It's not good. The camera issue? Not good. I'm trying to think. Turn your webcam for now? Dang it. The webcam's so bad. And for some reason I do have another backup webcam, but for some reason it won't connect. Okay, let's see if my other camera's charged. Probably isn't, but if it is, I could use it. Oh, it is charged. USB streaming. Let's do it. Problem is, I think I'm gonna have to go around back of the van to get my tripod for it. Let's just make sure it's even gonna work first. Video capture. God, I don't know, guys, about the racetrack thing. What do you guys think about that? It's gonna be, I think it'll be over $1,000 a month for me to own it. I'd have to like spend all of my life savings on the down payment, and then it'd be $1,000 every month at minimum to own it. And to you guys, that might not sound like much. To me, that sounds terrifying. Okay. We got the other tripod. Hi, Cassie the dog. Let me in. Watch out. I don't know. I asked the realtor if he has any business infos. The guy didn't keep track of any income from the racetrack. Is another weird part of it. So there's no proof of income to know if he actually made any money, like running it as a go-kart track without content in mind and Airbnbs in mind. Because I would definitely be planning on doing that. He was only open on the weekends. Saturdays and Sundays he'd be open. And that'd be so sick. If I could run a little go-kart, that'd be so fun. Having kids come and getting them all set up to get in the go-kart and like teaching them what the driving line is and shit. That would be awesome. That'd be a really cool job, per se. But to be able to do that on the weekends and then be able to have the racetrack to myself all week to film content and do videos and streams, to be able to like set the sim rig like outside on the track and have a drift car behind me and be like 100,000 likes, we do a burnout in the drift car or some shit. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, we're working still on this. It's not a good spot to put this camera, it's just too zoomed in. Okay. Oh. Something like that. I mean, should I block the back windows? I've run a dirt go-kart track? Wait, what do you mean by that, slow guy? Like you owned one? I did. I think I saw a message earlier. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Sorry for all that. JJ, I got you on the backflip. Okay, hold up. 10 acres for 40K? Right, Rocky. Well, in that area, yeah, you're talking out east, aren't you? You're right. I wonder, I should just research what would it actually cost to do that. And low key, maybe I could do a brand deal. Maybe I could find somewhere local that does concrete that would hook me up. I wouldn't do it as cool as it sounds. Damn it. We'll build the track? Right, buy it. I know. Wait, why did Cinemy say rip to me? What happened with Cinemy? I missed it. I get it, Dan. I'm only gonna get $550 a week on short term. Ooh, somehow still gotta pay my bills of $2,500. Oh, damn, that's gnarly, Kevin. Yeah, dude, injuries are so scary with shit like that. That's what it's such a relief being in the van and not having a big overhead, and that's what makes a small overhead. I mean, $1,000 a month, small quote unquote, sounds so terrifying. What a great stream. I know, right? Only quality content. Only quality content around here. Hold up. See if we can catch up. I know. Need 10 acres. 10 acres would be way better. It would be. Build a dirt track. I can't then pave it when the time is right. I know. That's what I've been planning. That's exactly what I've been thinking, Rocky. Just like I did in my family property. Wait, what's going on? Oh, yeah. We're using that camera now. Where it's just like I just carved a dirt bike track in just by riding the dirt bike in the same path over and over and over and doing rolling burnouts to tear up the grass and tear out the bushes and stuff. Literally just did burnouts right over top of the bushes and it cleared it right out. Same thing with the car is what the plan was. Just buy a shitty car and drive it off road really aggressively. But the idea of having a turnkey go-kart business is really sick. And that's a great video series. I bought a abandoned go-kart track. That is dialed. 40 acres by me for 15K? Is it that cheap out there, Kevin? Damn. Yeah. In that area where the go-kart track is, also a huge plus though, is it is an extremely touristy area. It's completely surrounded with campers, tube rentals, RV parks. The realtor said, what do you say? Every summer, 1 million people come through that town, camping and such. Yaz Monster? I just got a new Yazma. Is that what that's about? Buy shit car and tow a log? Exactly. Yeah. But already having, because like realistically, for me to ever fund pouring a racetrack, I don't know if I'd ever be able to justify that. With how things are looking with content creation so far, being able to justify and afford just pouring my own concrete track doesn't look like it'll ever be in the cards, for to be honest. Just for the reason of pouring myself a track. You know what I mean? I want to build a van like yours. I also have a go-kart dealer when I was racing. Wait, slow guy. What were you saying about a track? You've worked with a track before or something? The sprockets behind you are fire? Thank you, Sean. The gold one is a Trey Jones sprocket signed by the whole Scotty Kramer crew. The one is like a Colorado flag out of an old mountain bike. And then a couple other just random old BMX sprockets that I totaled. Oh, I can't believe that Cassie's like that about dogs now. It makes me so sad. Cassie used to be so dog neutral, and now she freaks out when she sees them. That sucks. That's a downgrade in the life. Asphalt. Blacktop's quarter the cost. Right. Right, I keep saying concrete. But even then, like what, like 15 grand or some shit? Sit on me. Even like, I don't know if I could ever... If I invested $15,000 into a track for me to drive on, with the thought of content in mind, I don't know if I'd ever really... No, I totally could make that money back. Oh, lay rocks and pave. Oh, interesting. So like how much do you think that one would cost to do? You said like 15 grand? The game is BMX Streets. Oh, sick, slow guy. Was it busy? Did you guys have like a lot of people that came through and raced? Dude, this map is kind of like back roomsy. Let's go to a different map. I probably am gonna hop off pretty soon. I need to call back that realtor yet today. I need to send out a script to a company. There's a lot of things I should do today. I should still get done. This is just me. Damn. I feel you, Cinemy. That's relatable. I bought a paver. I don't think I bought a paver video would do as good as I bought a go-kart track. I know that I bought a go-kart track series and content that could go crazy. But in the same thought process, theoretically, I know for a fact that I'm building a go-kart track also could go crazy. I say that because I follow a guy who literally just went super viral for building a go-kart track. He currently still is. He's only on like part 3 of the video, and he's went viral on pretty much every platform. Like well over 10,000 likes on every platform I've seen it pop up, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. He's popping off. Oh, it was in the 90s, damn slow guy. South Central Nebraska, nice. So it's like in a kind of little bit of a middle of nowhere place, just like mine. I can't wait to go home. Being at work, not being able to work is lame. Damn, dude, yeah, take it, Kevin. Kevin's getting paid to watch a stream right now. Now that is living. That's peak. I haven't had a new comment on TikTok for probably about 15 minutes. That's really not good. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key self-sabotaged my TikTok really bad in the past week. And YouTube too. Not only from not posting, not streaming, but I started shit posting those clips of the drifting video. They went so viral on Meta's platforms. I thought one of them is gonna do well on TikTok or YouTube. And the numbers are just getting worse and worse with everyone I post. So I think I learned my lesson. I'm gonna stop posting. Stop posting them. Rub it in, Kevin. Seriously, rub it in. Please, can you sub? What do you mean? You can sub to me. Absolutely. The game is BMX Streets. If I could screenshot my brain, mine would be crazy. If I screenshot my brain, most people wouldn't even know what's going on. Rent the drift car? Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh shit. It's been a month of it. It's hard. I'm watching everyone else work. Dang. Yeah, I feel that. 100%. Being sick or injured and being forced to like go at a slower speed is so tough. Especially if you're a high energy go-getter kind of guy. Do a tuck no-handed 360. I'll buy it now. I got you. I kind of dipped it and it turned out weird. That wasn't a bad one, eh? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, okay, rent the rally car. I thought that might be what you meant. Yes, dude, I should do that, 100%. 100%. I don't know how much, I assume it's like hundreds of dollars to do that rally car rental thing. I didn't look into it. But yes, that's what I've been saying for a while. I've been waiting to get back to Vegas and be able to rent. You can rent like a Lambo GT3 race car in Vegas. Sean with the 100. Thank you, bro. Wow, it pops up on my screen new. I haven't streamed for so long. YouTube's came out with new ways to display GIFs on computer. Bike spin, backflip. Oh, I don't know how to do bike spin. We'll see. I'd be good with slower speed right now. I'm on no speed. Oh, damn! You are restricted that much. There we go. Bike flip, backflip. Got you. I think this game's online. I think they just added back online mode. KA, thanks for the follow. What was that noise? Oh, that was my fan dying. Oh, threading the needle. The event I sent you is like 250 bucks. Oh, that's a chunk of change. It's worthy. I spent more than that on the drift day, I guess. The drift day ended up being like a $350 day, I think. Not including gas to get there and the camera I bought for it. And 350 bucks to rent a rally car. As long as you get multiple passes, that's sick. As long as you get like 3 passes in the van. That's crazy. What's up, Yaz? Jonikin, no problem, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate you, man. We are holding 10 viewers on the talk right now. It's the best the stream, we hit 11. It's the best the stream's done for a while. Appreciate y'all chilling. What do you guys think? Should I buy a go-kart track? Is that a horrible idea? I don't know. That's sick lore. Even if the go-kart track was a total fail, I spent my life savings buying it, and then I lived there for however long and realized that I can't afford to own it, and it just wasn't working, and everything didn't work, that would still, regardless, be a pretty sick era to go through. Even if it was like a couple... We have 90 viewers on YouTube right now? Bro, what? You're a rally... no, I'm not a rally driver, but the homie... Dan, do you want to be a part-time drift team guy? We're looking for a few more members. Potentially. What do you mean by that, Kevin? Double backflip? I got you. I got you. Just do it. I know, dude. Jonikin, can you imagine? You know, money comes and goes, but I'll never be 28 looking at buying a go-kart track. Send it, Ryan says. Fuck. Yeah, maybe tonight I'll get some more things in line. And then call some more banks. I wish that... I just don't know. I think it's going to be really tough to find a bank that's going to lend me 100 grand for that. Oh, for like a Seto? Can I come drive some go-karts? Yes. For real though, that's like a lot. That's a large push-up. That's a large thought process of it. Same thing with like the campground idea. Like I've been saying, like to have like something that's like an event place of a sort really makes sense to me rather than just buying a house. At where I'm at in life, you should talk to an advisor, you're right. Oh wait, I owe somebody a double backflip. Ryan, what kind of go-karts do you have? No way, you have a couple go-karts? Dude, Rocky, that would be so sick if that happens. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that right there. Like, to be able to be, like... To be able to film a video of, like, my subscriber gifted me a drift car. And if I just had, like, a normal, like, garage. Like, if I just bought a shop in a small town and film a video like that, it's still gonna be sick. But to have a mini little go-kart track, racetrack, to film a video like that is a whole different vibe. Just like C-Boys, just like Cletus McFarland, just like Adam LZ. To have Rock come down and like stay in the camper at the racetrack, and we can film like a whole ass video of like doing go-karts and maybe some e-bikes around the property. I definitely would have an e-bike track in there in no time. Have a couple tabletops and shit. And then be able to like get the drift car and blow it up on the drift track legally, not have to worry about like somebody sending my clips to the local police. I wonder about that when I see content creators doing like burnouts and drifting on the street. Like, that's gonna catch up to you, man. That it's only a matter of time before you get in trouble. No doubt. A Manco 5 horsepower and a bigger one like a Hammerhead? Dude, that's sick, Ryan. Do you have property to ride them? Or why do you have go-karts? I'll get with you on Discord. I think it's a good idea. Damn. I don't know. It sounds so sick. I think that I don't know how realistic it is to have somebody give me 100 grand for that. It's questionable if I could have even got financed 100 grand for like a normal ass house that's worth 100 grand for sure to a bank. The problem is the bank sees that as being like a $50,000 property. So for them to give 100 grand to a guy, and I am not a good candidate for getting a loan because of my work. My inconsistent income with social media. You live at the base of a mountain? Dude, what? How did I not know this about you, Ryan? You're in Oregon, right? Or, how do I always mix this up? Wyoming! Jesus. I knew it. I mean, how many times has that been said now? Damn, that's sick. Oh, wait, hold up. We could build it, right. Right. Assetto? Yes. Kevin, I'd love to be involved. The only problem is my inconsistency. Call bank. Hey, I'm trying to buy a go-kart track. Bank hangs up. Literally, exactly, dude. It's a 50K property? Yep. In the bank's eyes, it is. It's a 50K property. So, I don't know. And the guy is not interested at all in owner financing, which sucks. We all live at the bottom of a mountain we call Earth. Rice pudding? What is going on? What an entrance. Whoa. Wait, everybody's got texts going on. I can't believe that we had like 90 viewers in here watching. That's way more. Oh, just look at that though. I don't know what you guys can see. I can't, there's no screen on my camera. Let's go like this. Now I can kind of see what's going on. I mean, just the thought of that being home base is so unreal. You guys even see that shit? Oh my God, that's crazy as fuck, bro. 2 tracks. I mean, I don't give a shit what anybody says. I don't care how big of the track or small the track is. Hear me out. Let's focus. Look at this straight. Imagine coming out of this corner, right? Coming like this way. Hitting this like wide corner right here, all the way down this straight into the round track. Like that's an aggressive line, right? That's definitely like top of second gear. You could come throwing a crazy backy into the circle track, rip a mean second or third gear donut around the circle track, and then come pop back out and go back in. Maybe someday you could like have a cut through from there to there. So then like you could sweep this huge corner wide and bring it right into there or some shit. Like it just looks like an insane base to start on. I want a go-kart, please. Can I come? And that too, like I said before, like Rock's really been pushing on being like, dude, you like do have like a bunch of supporters and like a following to like if you had like a campground and you could do like, come rent Dan's gaming van. You can stay in my van and come hang out at the campground and maybe have a racing sim set up somewhere. Or this is like peak. It doesn't get better to be like, I'm buying a go-kart place and you guys are all invited. Just like some C-Boys shit, like on videos where they have like all their viewers pull up and they do like a lawnmower race or some shit. Like the things you could do on that. Nate, isn't that so sick, bro? I do live in a van. Right now, though, I am at my parents'. So right now, I'm a fake van lifer. Just because I've had projects going, I'm this close to having all my projects wrapped up and hitting the road again. But we might have to push that out. And I might go look at this racetrack, this go-kart track, and not finish my projects yet. So we'll see. Silenced, usually we do sim racing. Usually I have a racing simulator in my van and I do sim drifting, sim racing, and that's my primary content. But I just added a new air conditioner, an air fryer, and fridge to the van, so I had to pull the racing sim out to make room. Stoner Deer, ain't no way. What's good, brother? How you been? Rock is heavy on the need 10 acres. I know, dude. You believe me, I'm in the same thought process. I found a sick ass property. It was 15 acres. It had a pond, a cabin, a barn. It was like 120 grand, almost the same price. 1 acre is 1 football field. Are you serious? White, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Hit the follow button if you want. I haven't been streaming regularly. Normally I stream every day, but I had to take a break for about a week. Like I said, I had a bunch of van projects going, but we're back. We're back. And my computer hasn't been working, but it works now, I guess. Dear, appreciate you pulling up, man. Sorry for the lack of content. What's up, Jody? Thank you, man. Appreciate that. How you doing, Jody? Did you say you might go buy a go-kart track? I mean, it's very unlikely. But if you guys hit the sub button and you hang out here, you'll learn that about every 2 weeks I have some crazy new scheme that I'm like, I think this is it. Because I'm burnt out of the van, dude. full-time traveling for 6 years. Like, I love living in the van. It still is really rad. But I am super ready for something new, my next step. Definitely feel very stagnant where I'm at in the van. Feel like I've done it enough, you know. So I've been looking at cabins. I've been looking at little shitty houses in Iowa, and I just found the coolest one yet, which is a go-kart track. Stoner Deer with the 5 Super. Thank you, man. Yeah, man. I've missed you guys too. I feel bad when I disappear like that. But I think we're back. My laptops ran great this whole stream. I can't even believe it. Doing great, and you? I'm good, man. Not gonna lie, I'm all shooken up about the go-kart thought. The go-kart track idea. It's got me all shaken up. Damn, is an acre really like a football field? That is small, dude. The go-kart track idea is awesome. It would be so fun. To be able to post videos though and be like, yo, come on down to the go-kart track. Mention this TikTok and get a free hat or some shit. I really do think that I don't know. Maybe I should just ask and just casually throwing that in there. Yeah, it's like I say, it's very unlikely. I already called a bank this morning, and the bank was like, oh. The local bank. Keep in mind, this was the bank that the realtor for the go-kart track recommended. He thought that would be the best bet. And I called him and he was like, ooh, 4 acres for 100 grand? I don't know about that. He's kind of like, jeez, asking for a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. That's not good. Sounds like a bank won't want to give money for it. We'll still see. I'll probably tomorrow maybe call some more banks, really think it over. I need to call back the realtor and see if he has any information on income. Right, Drift Mansion to Go-Kart Edition. Exactly, Aceto. You get the vibe. Yes. It's literally, I want to do, it's like I keep saying, it's like I want to be like Adam LZ, Cletus McFarlane, Seaboys, Drift Mansion. But Drift Mansion's more dead on because the biggest thing, the biggest commitment with it is I'd want to do tiny home build outs. So like a school bus, I'd want to finish a school bus just like I did the van, park it on the property and rent it as an Airbnb and probably incorporate like the go-karts with it, right? Maybe put a racing simulator inside of the school bus too, like theme it around the go-kart thing. Car guys, ask the realtor if 70 is feasible. So here's the thing, I did kind of touch the waters on being like, is this guy going to take less? I haven't talked to him since I learned that a bank views it as being worth like 50 grand though. Cause that's a big learning thing. Skids, what's good, bro? Glad you pulled up. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he just dropped the price 60 grand. He just dropped, the racetrack was 160,000. He had somebody lined up to buy it and then their financing fell through. And he's over it, so he dropped it 60 grand down to 100. So the realtor was like, I don't know. And that was like last week. 1 week ago he did that, and now a bunch of people are interested. I got you, Skids. Oh. That wasn't as cool as usual, I feel. Just came from Instagram. Dude, sick. Ayo, Adams. So it just came from your Instagram video, watching you drift in real life. You should do more in real life drifting videos. That's what we're talking about right now. I found a go-kart track for sale. And the idea is that would be the best, that would be the easiest way for me to step into car content with the lowest overhead possible to be able to go out and film like nearly every day some sort of car content. Just to have like a sick home base for that. Dan's Drift Village, dude, literally, yes. A whole bunch of school buses parked around the property and like off-grid cabins and all these fun little places and maybe like one big racing sim place. I don't know. My grandpa has a farm that's 5 acres. Sounds like you're getting a steal. Yeah. It just depends on the area. Supposedly, yeah. 5 acres of great land here, 60K. Damn. South Africa, what's good, bro? We love South Africa. Right. Sounds like he wants to sell. You're right. Even though he did just drop 60 grand. Also, you can look at it from the aspect of like, dude just dropped 60 grand. Like, he's desperate to get rid of that shit. That is a good point. I don't know, maybe I will lowball him. Maybe I'll call the bank back or call a different bank. Be like, well, wow, but they want a whole bunch of tax. I need to send them my taxes and do all that shit. Such a whole thing. It's too bad I didn't just have 100 grand. That'd be really nice. Dang, Ayo, that's sick. 3 a.m., you're gonna wake up to the sound of the buggies going around the track. It might be pink and have a toasted driver. Can you imagine how sick that would be, though? And there is lights. There's 2 big lights on the track, so you can theoretically race at night. Even though that there's a house and somebody lives in a house right next to the fucking track. Yaz, I appreciate it, man. Live on a half acre. See, Jonikin, that's what I'm saying. Right, I live on a half acre and I rip around on the 450. I'm fairly certain that like I could have fun on an acre. And I think 4 acres, while it is smaller than I'd like it to be, I think it also is enough space to start. Especially with the racetrack in mind. Theoretically, the racetrack, in the summer months at least, just being open on the weekends, should be able to pay all the bills each month. Like, if you had 10 go-kart drivers, Saturday and Sunday, every weekend, $30 a pop for the go-kart driver, to rent a go-kart for however many laps, $30. 10 a day, $300 Saturday, $300 Sunday. Figure, you know, that's $600, maybe $100 in gas you rule out. So it's $500, or even say $400 profit. If you do that each weekend, times 4, it's $1,400. It looks like if I got a loan for it, it would be just a bit over $1,000 a month to own for real. Yeah, Skid, supposedly the neighbor isn't an issue. When I asked the realtor, like, is that going to be an issue at all at that like noise ordinance kind of thing? She's like, well, there's no zoning, and they bought the house knowing that there's a racetrack pretty much on the same property. So I was like, okay, it's valid. 2 acres, what I've got. Damn, dude. Kevin, you made great use of that 2 acres. That is also, that's pretty much how I feel. It's like a couple acres. It'll be enough to get the taste of things and get things started, and the fact that all 4 acres is completely usable is worth a lot too. There's pretty much the whole 4 acres is flat and no trees and brush to clear. It's completely cleared 4 acres. Damn, Slow Guy, you found it. Slow Guy, you can't buy it. Yep, it is the one with 36 pictures. Right. Skids, that's exactly, I was talking about that earlier, saying that I was scared of that happening, and you see news articles all the time about racetracks getting shut down due to neighbors complaining about noise. Thankfully, this is kind of in the bumfuck nowhere, Missouri, so that helps. And, like, I don't know, I feel like you'd be able to fight it. Yep, Slow Guy, yep, exactly. Yep, it is. Yeah, it comes with the go-karts and everything else. Not in Canada. It's in South Missouri, Cinnamon. Till 100 vans show up. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But even at that, dude, like I was looking at just all the grass space around the track. Like, say if I did try to do some sort of event of some sort, you could totally, if you parked them close, you could fit a bunch of campers and cars in that property. Missouri, yeehaw, literally. I know, that is scary though, the thought of buying a track and then having the neighbors ruin it. Cause a scene, calling the cops and shit, saying it's too loud or whatever they might say. Ooh, biffed it. Not really even a racetrack. Yeah, no, it's small, dude. It's super small. It's more of like, it's like a family fun place. It's not like a legit go-kart racing track for like high-speed shifter carts or anything. But that's the thing. That's how it's only 100 grand. If it was anything more than what it is, the price would reflect that. Like if you look at other go-kart tracks and racetracks for sale in America, there's nothing for 100 grand. I think the next cheapest track of any sort is a go-kart track. It's $250,000 if I'm not mistaken. Which to be fair, the difference is huge. The 250K track, it's pretty legit. Honeymooners on it. It's a business. It is a business. Yeah, but it can't be sold as a business because the guy didn't keep any paperwork. It was just a hobby business for a retired guy. So he didn't keep track of any paperwork to be able to like, so I can't get a business loan on it or anything. Unless like Rock was saying to do it as a startup. I haven't looked into that yet. What that would, maybe I should call some banks about that. I don't know anything about that shit. Damn, no way, they can only do go-karts now because of noise. I know, I kind of worry about that. The go-karts were okay on this track, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's all of a sudden you start having drift cars, squealing tires. It's like 10 times as loud as a go-kart running. A straight-piped 350Z just screaming in the valley. I wouldn't be surprised if that would piss off a neighbor pretty quick. That's scary. That's a thing. Cinnamy's at the beach right now? No way. Yas Monster, what's up? What's good? Johnican, that is long-term plan. That is the long-term plan, 100%. To be able to add in RV spots. The problem is septic and water. There's no well, and the septic tank is so old that it might not be usable. Yeah, 4 years financed. Oh, for that? You need 4 years finances from the track, you mean, for a business loan? That's what they'd want to see. Yeah, the asphalt on the oval is really bad. That's what the realtor was like, it could probably be refaced. But the whole thing as a whole, you can't find anything for any price point, especially like under $250,000. You can't find anything like that. But for 100 grand, I could buy like a much more normal house and like a sweet cabin, and like Rock said, a sweet cabin on 10 acres. So I don't know. It's 3 inches thick, I know. I know. I wondered that exact thing, is how much is it poured. Put a drift car on it and immediately just literally rip up the track. I was concerned about that as well. I was also concerned about that as well. But there's power already ran to the building. So that is, I can just plug in my van, park right beside the building. I'm already self-contained with a water system in the van. And a bathroom and a shower and everything. So it is like, in a way, that was my biggest thing when I was looking for land, is like, I need power. I want a bathroom, but I need power to be able to stream unlimited hours. Especially that, like if I'm buying a $100,000 property, I'm streaming sim racing 5 days a week, minimum. Just to, you know, pay bills and shit. Right, dude, Nate, right. That'd be so sick. Damn, skids. That's so sad that that's even possible. One bad neighbor has the say to shut down a whole track. One person. Like, how's that? Come to the beach. The beach sounds awesome. Band. Oh my god. Listen to me. Oh. Right. And we'll find a way to. What's the taxes on that? I know. 100K can buy a nice house. I know. That's the biggest thing that I'm really thinking about. What's up, Roster? What's good, player? We're just doing a little test stream here, trying to, before I set the sim rig up, working out some quirks. My normal camera that I use glitched out like crazy. My computer's been doing great. We're talking about Roster. I found a crazy property for sale. Roster, you're balling out. Trying to loan me 100 grand? Roster, just on the low, on like the casual, just, you know, you got 100 racks to toss at a homie? I found a sick ass property in South Missouri. He says, what do you mean? I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm just kidding if you're kidding. I found a sick go-kart track. Very small, but I think you could get a drift car on there. If not, could definitely have a lot of fun with go-karts on there, and like high-power electric go-karts and electric bikes and dirt bikes, supermotos. But for $100,000, I found a track for sale. I've been kind of joking about it. A slow guy, I wondered about that. I actually have been meaning to Google that. I thought that that was the case, but I've been meaning to Google it to confirm it. You can tell him, lowball the shit out of him and say, I'm the guy you want to buy this? Dude, I know. I've been thinking about that. Hold up. I've been thinking about, because I am the guy he wants to buy it. There's a picture of the old dude. Wait, hold up. Let me pull it up. It's just a passion project. Look, here's a roster. Check that shit out. It's like a clutch kickers shaped tiny little track, and then also a shitty oval track, asphalt. He is like, I am the guy he wants to buy it. Like, I imagine a lot of the other people coming to look at it are like investor sort of people. So look at this dude. It was a passion project for this guy. He was retired. He wanted something to do, and he started a go-karting business because that's what he fucked with. Look at this. This is one of the few pictures I have hanging in the van. That's me and my brother when we were very young. My grandpa got us a, he worked at Napa. My grandpa was a big Napa auto parts guy. And he got us a sick Napa go-kart. And questionably, that's where my love for cars and speed and such all stemmed from. So for me to have like a photocopy of that and put it on like a love letter, they call them when you buy houses, and be like, look, I live in a van. I've been shopping for somewhere to drive. My entire existence is revolved around sim racing and racing, and I've been trying to figure out how to transition into cars. I started on go-karts. Everything I do is out of love for racing and drifting and cars and all that. Could you live in the building? It's a, what do they say, a 12 by 30 shed or a 12 by 26 shed? It's a relatively big shed, but it's already set up to be like the main entrance. So it's got like where you'd sign up for the go-karts and stuff. If I wouldn't be running the go-kart business immediately, I mean, like the first week to month being there, I definitely would be halfway living in there. I'd set up the racing sim in there. I'd probably set up like my air fryer and like some basic living shit in there. Maybe flop a mattress in there, go buy a full-size mattress and throw it on the floor. And then like on the weekends when I run the racetrack, if I were to do so, I'd just drag that shit, put it into the van or something. But the building has power. That's the biggest thing. Supermotos on it would be so fun, dude. Especially my little electric pit bikes. I could get free supermotos sent to me. I could get 2 free supermoto wheel sets for 2 of my electric pit bikes right now, no doubt. The companies would send them to me. To where I could have 2 electric supermotos and a racetrack in the backyard. Perfectly sized for a mini electric supermoto, by the way. Right, Kevin, you're right. Maybe I should try to do like a respectful lowball. But even that, I don't know how I could. I still need to like get approval from a bank and shit first. Wait. Right, yeah, Jonah, that's true. There's a lot of little sales things like that. If I could get a couple RVs in for that. Roster, what do you think of that though? That's pretty interesting. What's up, DJ? Jace, what's good? Why are you in a van? I've lived in the van, been full-time traveling. Wait, Cinemy, did you actually do that? Oh, is Saber in here? What's up, Saber? What's up, Saber? I don't think you have mentioned a car. I don't think you have. Started raining. Passion project? Exactly. Tell him if he sells it to you on the low, you'll keep the legacy alive, right? And most buyers will purchase, tear up, build it. Right. I'd cover the oval in clay. Whoa, I've never even heard of that. Rather than blacktop or something. Unc, where you been? What's up, MK? Welcome back, dog. Dude, we've been locked in. We've been locked in on some real life projects lately. I've been doing a lot of ad videos. I've been filming. You'll see them start dropping soon. There's a handful that are all kind of towards the end right now. I installed a new air conditioner in the van, a new air fryer. I replaced my microwave with an air fryer oven, a new fridge. I had to build a whole new, I had to reconfigure my whole cabinet here because of the fridge. And I've got 3 pit bikes I had to put together and film those videos and shit. So I've been locked in on that kind of stuff. Dude, you're so right though, to try to just sell the old dude on like the love of the game. You're like, look, man, here's all my social media is like my whole existence is revolved around sim racing, and I've been waiting for the world to put an opportunity in front of me to convert all of that to real racing somehow, some way. And this really seems like the way. This one seems like the one in a way. But I am also poor, so will you take half price? MK, appreciate it, man. How you been? I appreciate you stopping in. Should have the racing sim set up soon. Next few days. God damn it, Sean. I think the bank's undervaluing the property. They are because they're literally, the bank that I talked to anyways, they only were looking at it as raw land. So when I say that the bank said that it's worth less than 50 grand, he only said that because the average cost of a raw acre, no power, no concrete, no nothing, just normal raw land in that area, is 10 grand an acre. So with that thought process, that property's worth about $42,000. So like they didn't value any of the asphalt. They didn't value the fact that there's a turnkey business there with 10 go-karts ready to drive, and like that shit's gotta be worth some stuff too. Harry, yep, my van's a 2015. 2015 is the year of my van. Why do you want to live in a van? I've lived in it for 5 years, and it's been really cool being able to travel full time and have next to no bills and rent and mortgage, and really get to figure out what I'm trying to do just by doing things I like. Dirt oval racing, I know. I wish that that oval track was an oval track like that. Like it was that big. The oval track, this is also bad news. The oval track was used for RC cars. So they just valued the land. Yep, exactly. Which it has also like an undeniable value add. Like the go-kart is a questionable value add. Like to a bank, it's like, I don't know if that's worth money to us. But undeniably, like in the sense of looking at it as just land, it does have power. It has power ran and stubbed out on a small building. So like that absolutely is worth money. Even if you were just looking at it as land, not as business, no go-karts or anything. But I think, I don't know, right now I should just be calling a bunch of banks. And trying, if there's one out there that would definitely see the vision. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a really undervalued business, and you are like the guy to take it over, in the sense of my entire existence revolves around marketing involved with cars. Living in weird scenarios and race cars is my entire expertise on figuring out how to make that go viral. So it's like, that's it. Sean, Kevin, do you still ride? Not really. I haven't touched a BMX bikes in years, and literally living in a car, right? You know what they say, you can't race a house, but you can live in a car. Yeah, dude, that's a good point. I do have to put emphasis on that when I write the love letter to the guy. She's like, bro, I love the game of racing so much, I lived in a car to be able to pursue cars more. That sounds like some dedication. But I don't know. Maybe when I talk to the realtor, I'll mention again, like, I don't know, owner financing would be really nice. The bank's telling me this place is only worth 40 grand. I know the owner thinks it's worth more than 40 grand. I think it's worth more than 40 grand. The bank won't give me 100 grand for it. I'll pay 100 grand for it, but I can't get it. So like, how about you give me 100 grand for it? How about I make payments to you? But I don't know. I get it. Old dude's trying to retire. He just wants $100,000 and be hands off. Throw that shit into a retirement account and go out on the boat. Town, thanks for the follow. Come on, Kevin. Drive my car all the time. Oh. Saber. We like that. Small block Chevy. Ain't nothing better than a small block Chevy. What's up, Freddie? Long time no see, dude. How are you? MK, I appreciate you pulling up and hanging out, by the way, man. Haven't streamed in so long, as you know, so the algorithm is pretty pissed at me. And the people are not used to seeing me anymore, so I'm super thankful to regulars that are pulling up and saying what's good. Oh, that was a weird one. This is what her text chain looks like. I believe that. Right, I love racing so much. I have a racing setup in my van. You're right. I should almost like attach a picture or something of that. Because he's definitely like 80s. He's an older dude. So like sending him my social media links isn't an option. And I don't get to talk to him directly. It'll all be through the realtor, you know. I just have to like type a letter and have him give that to the guy. You're right. I do need to emphasize on that. Sucks you won't do owner financing. That's the answer. That's how the go-kart track could have just happened. That's how I could have just went down there and impulse bought a go-kart track. Is if I could have just went down there and been like, decide on a down payment, give the down payment to the guy, get the paperwork. No banks in the middle, no bullshit. Just go buy the go-kart track straight from him. So sad. Hey, Saber, not bad. My first BMW made less than 100 horsepower. Dude, yes. Kevin, that would be so sick. That'd be great for videos and streams, too. Whoa, what? What was this guy coming at Kevin for? What the hell? If someone paid me 100K for my property, I'd spend it on a boat to go fish. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I think that's exactly where this guy's at. I'd imagine if he built a whole go-kart track as a hobby for retirement, he's gotta be doing pretty good financially. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have your retirement really in the bag to be like, I think I'm gonna dump 100 grand into a go-kart track for fun. You know what I mean? You heard him, Kevin. But, what was I saying? So I don't know. That makes me think he would do owner financing. Right, exactly, Skids. Since there's no real livable place there with septic hooked up to it and full bathroom. But that's where I see the value add, is if I could add like a small house to the property and then a bunch of campers and Airbnbs and go from just being like a random go-kart track out in the woods to being like a go-kart resort. Okay, go on. Go down. Go on, go down. She's like, I don't know. Saber. I know, dude. The most respectful guy. The nicest guy. Yeah, slow guy, I don't know. Sadly, I'm starting to kind of lose hope on the idea of buying the go-kart track. Just after talking to that banker. I don't know. It's going to have to be like some crazy scenario. Hopefully somebody... We have like 50 viewers on the talk right now. We have the highest view count spike we've had all day. Appreciate you guys being here. Do any of you have a rich dad or uncle? Tell them that there's a great investment opportunity for quote-unquote famous content creator to get involved with buying a racetrack. They get free unlimited races for life. What do we think? Whose dad's in? Whose dad's in? Look at that dog. Can you guys see the dog? Oh geez, what are you doing standing there like that? She don't know what the heck's going on. Are you good at wrenching on small engines? No. Nope. But that'll be easily learned. I mean, I've done some small engine stuffs. Like rebuilt a carb. Rebuilt a carb, and then I've just fucked with carbs a lot. My my 185 and 350 both were always having fucking float issues. So I've messed with that quite a bit. I know enough to know that I could maintain all the golf carts or go-karts. It would suck, and it would be a learning curve, no doubt. But absolutely, that is like kind of in the skill set. I have a rich dad named Kevin. He's a gold miner or something. It's so crazy. He's literally a gold miner. Saying that out loud is always still crazy. Damn, Freddie. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Hope you have a good night. We should be back to streaming pretty regularly. I don't know why, but my laptop is just working again. Apparently, my laptop was also feeling burnt out and just needed like a good week or two break. Imagine instead of racing go-karts, we were racing golf carts. See, like, dude, that's a video. That's a YouTube video. The the $500 race golf cart challenge, or the golf cart gambler 500 or some shit. The gears are all screwed to the wall. They don't move. They're just old things. Cinemy, have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. They let you drive is crazy as hell. Freddie, yeah, man, I appreciate you pulling up. We'll be back. Just about have all my projects finished up, and apparently my computer's better. Yeah, those are just old sprockets, like bike sprockets that I screwed up as keepsakes. Dude, absolutely. That guy is 100%, I think, trolling, or he's, I don't know. It's weird. Alfie, I haven't played Scooter X much. It looks good, though. Looks like a fun game. Just not a big scooter guy, per se. I've had scooters. I've rode scooters. I can do, like, 180 bar spins, and, well, I could do, like, 180 bar spins and such on scooters. I don't know about anymore. I think I could. I think I could 180 bar a scooter in 10 attempts. If it's the right size scooter. One question. Can you try and start drifting IRL more? I absolutely, dude. I'd love to, Jordan. That's what, most of what we've been talking about this stream is I found a go-kart track for sale. And that is something I've been looking for, a property that I can drive on the property legally. Because drifting's expensive, man. Just to get into an event is always over $100 day entry costs. And then you're spending hundreds of dollars, if not thousands, on tires and car repairs and buying the car, storing the car, working on the car. So it's really tough to like try to figure out how to financially do that to where it makes sense. Because I don't make a lot of money off of videos. Is it fun camping? Totally. No way? Dude, sending me dialed. Yeah, golf carts love to flip. Very interesting to rip on. Doodle Bob, what's good, man? Long time no see. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, yep, slow guy. The Seaboys did a Stark swapped golf cart. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I see. Is like, this is like a miniature Seaboys. I would just really hope that I can move down there and somehow make friends in the area in the same space. Find some drift car friends down there, and hopefully maybe even like content friends to try to mimic like Seaboys on a budget. Little tiny go-kart track, be able to buy some like shitty motorcycles and race on it and things of the sorts. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know, man. Sean, I think you might have got the words mixed up, but that works just fine. That's a different interpretation. Raidu, PVC pipe, drift golf carts, and go-karts, dude. All those go-karts, slip some PVC over top of the wheels immediately. Now I have a bunch of drift go-karts ready to rip. Like, that would just be so fun. But it would be tough. A lot of that content wouldn't really be one-man content. I would almost need to assemble some sort of Seaboys-like crew down in that area to really make it work. To have people to race against and do like bike challenges and stuff. What's up, broski? I'm the van guy. Yeah. Hopefully not for much longer. Need some fresh air in here. I think I'm gonna turn off the heat. We turned off the heat. Never. Kevin, honestly, you can hit the perma boot if you want. Absolutely. What's up, Farrell? Doing good, man. 6:03. We're still in Iowa. We might be taking off in the next few days to head 10 hours south. Broski, that's a good question. I really don't know, man. I found a go-kart for sale, or a go-kart track for sale. That is currently what we're interested in. But I don't know if I can actually afford it in every way. I don't know if a bank would give me money for it. And if they would give me money, I still don't know if I'd be able to, like, afford paying them back that money. To be honest, I don't know. It'd be close. Depending on what the go-kart track can make. What time is it? 4 o'clock. I gotta call the realtor before 5. Try to. Gotta call the realtor before 5. Nice, Kevin did it. Kevin's like, that's it. We've had enough of this. Nice, dude. You're gonna be in Dillon, Colorado? Dillon's super cool. Spent a decent amount of time in Dillon and Frisco area. All kind of same thing, 10-4. Kevin said, say less, he's gone. Yeah, I don't know, that was weird. Bro keeps all his money under his bed. Can you imagine? The van gets stolen and my entire life savings also gets stolen with it. That'd be a bad day. Oh. Oh, slow guy. Where are you at? Are you still in, like, Nebraska? Ooh, I think all his money is on the friggin' roof. Oh, Sean was like, come on, I was playing with that. One of the prettiest places I've seen, yeah. Yeah, it's so cool out there. Spent a bunch of time there 1 or 2 years ago. And then Breckenridge too. I spent a lot of time in Breckenridge, just right up the road, 15 minutes or so from Frisco, 20, 30 minutes from Dillon. Super cool. Broski, yep, I'm on the tube and the talk. The tube and the talk. I should probably hop off stream very soon. Like within the next 20 minutes for sure. We're gonna have to bail. What's up, Sean? Where am I? I'm in Iowa. Did I hear? Uh-oh. I don't know if I did. What is it, Kevin? So we got at least another 40. I think I'm actually like 20 minutes or so. I'm the biggest troll on your channel. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. I wonder if he singled you out because of like your username popping out so much with like the moderator thing and the membership thing. Or what? Gotta call the realtor. Yep. Gotta call the realtor, maybe call another bank tonight, or just look into all that. Maybe try to like get my tax stuff sorted to show the bank what they'd want to see. No, I've never really been to Minnesota. Nope. Minnesota. I haven't been north. I need to go. I've heard that Minnesota is really sick. You're Dylan. What's up, Dylan? We were just talking about Dylan, the place. Oh, Minneapolis, we're ready to leave. I love Missouri. Slow guys, like, I'm in. Count me in, I'm in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll go down and check it out. I'd like to get some sort of, like, even, like, to talk to a loan lender without giving them a bunch of paperwork and just telling them roughly the numbers on everything. And I'd just like to even hear somebody say, yeah, I think that you'd be fine getting a loan for that before I drive 10 hours each way, before I drive 20 hours in total to go see it. Jay Wilder, what's good, man? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you pulling back up to streams. Yep. We're back. We're back. Close to being back to sim racing and close to being back to daily streams again, just not quite yet. But we are near the end of this stream. What's up, Kylan? I'd like to buy one house, please. Show me your income and expenses for 4 years. Yeah. It's like, bro, I have none of that in line. What do you mean you want to see, like, my taxes? We'll always support my close internet friends. Jay Wilder, I appreciate it, dude. I feel that way, too. They have a special place. Whoa, we got a couple Dylans in here. What's going on here? Where are all these Dylans coming from? Oh, we want to overtop? I didn't mean to do that. Sean says you can't go. I might have to go. No, we should be back on Beam. We played Beam today for probably about an hour or so. But I'll be back on Beam on the racing simulator. What was that? Hopefully in a few days. Hopefully. A few days to a week, roughly. I don't know exactly until we're back on Beam. But something like that. That was gnarly. Yeah, the ridiculous, like, fakey flip thing. Right, the fakey front flip. I know, right? Stone, what's good, man? Maybe DJ's weekend? Yeah. Stonewall, thanks for the likes. Yeah, the fakey flip was ridiculous. Completely on accident, too. I was just trying to do a half cab. Right, especially with gas prices the way they are. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how many miles it is for me. If it's 9 hours, it must be like 800 miles or something, roughly. If I get 10 miles to the gallon, that's 80 gallons of gas. Is that right? That sounds like a lot. That's 80 gallons of gas, and if gas is $4 a gallon, if it was 2, it'd be 160. It'd be $370 in gas. Is that true? Did I just mess up my numbers way large somewhere? That sounds extremely high. Is it over $4 a gallon? Dude, I don't even look at the gas prices. I just put them in. I think it's, yeah, I think 4 is cutting it low. Damn, bro, that's gonna be, damn. It's gonna be like $400-500 at least. Get a track here in Cedar Rapids. Dude, Cedar Rapids is where I wanted to move. Were you here for that era, Nate? For a long time, I was house shopping in Cedar Rapids just because of the Hawkeye Downs drift track being there. But they only have 4 events a year. So it goes back to, like, if I'm trying to, like, dive into car content and really make something out of that, like, 4 events a year isn't even close to enough track time. Like, that's 4 videos a year. Maybe I can film 2 videos in one day at the track and try to, like, that's 4 attempts every year that I get at filming a good legal video. And that is just not it. I need to be able to film 4 a week, not 4 a year. So that's what made me go pivot away from buying a house in Cedar Rapids. So I was like, damn, it's just not enough. The scene just isn't big enough back here to really do it. Yeah, dude, slow. I heard of that. I went and looked at a house in Kansas, and the Topeka track would have been the closest one to it. But yeah, I saw they closed. It sucks, dude. It seems to be the story all over the U.S. is racetracks closing. Sucks. Sean. Hey, shout out Eli Bikes. What kind of bikes you got? Damn. Yeah, skids. I would, like, not even move the needle in the van. Ah, $5 a gallon. Damn, dude. So was my math right on that? To go look at that property, that is going to be like $500? That can't be. I think it's going to be half of that. Let's see. Let's see. Directions. Choose your starting point. Oh, wow. I'm like getting the shakes. I need to eat some food. It is... Oh, okay. It's only 580 miles. Okay. So let's just say 600 miles. If it's 600 miles, the van gets 10 miles to the gallon. That means I'll need to get 60 gallons of gas. Right? Is that true? If I need to get 60 gallons of gas at $5 a gallon, easier math would have been 50. Sick, Eli. I'm on the same vibe. I actually just got a bunch of new electric dirt bikes. I got the Yasma 10N Pro, the Haybike Villain, and the, oh, what's that thing called? The S1 Max, the camouflage one. So wait, 500 miles, 60 gallons, $5 a piece. Oh, if it was 50 gallons that I needed, and they're $5 a piece. This math is really frying my head. $250? It's $423 here. 65 bucks, got a half a tank in the Suburban. Oh, that hurts. Over 50 for a half tank sucks. Yeah, dude, e-bikes are a lot of fun. They're, I hate to say it, but in ways, definitely more fun than gas bikes. But I do miss having gas bikes real bad. I go out of the van. I just go to the grocery store. Got paint on the fucking radio, damn saver. I go out of the van. I've just lived in the van. The van is my home. Damn, you got about 8? It's about 500 each way. God, that hurts. $1,000 in gas. What was your question? I didn't see your question. Hawkeye Downs is for actual cars. Yeah. It would be sick. I don't have the money to be able to build a track. There's no way that I could build a track in current time, especially anywhere near Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids is surprisingly expensive. Like over by Waterloo would be a little bit more realistic, but it is expensive. But the problem is I'm not trying to buy something in the Midwest. I don't think. Like I would, if like the just right thing came about or whatever. Like I'm open to it. What's up, man? It's been a long time. Yeah, sorry, dude. I haven't been streaming. That's on me. But dude, the winters are just too gnarly here. Especially if I am trying to do drift car stuff, and if I'm trying to, I'd really think that the next move being like a campground slash like building an off-grid cabin or school bus or something as an Airbnb. I really feel like that's probably the next best move for me for like being on brand with what I'm doing. Being somewhere with moderate temps year round would make that way easier and more enjoyable and profitable if I wasn't in somewhere that got nasty cold winters. So that's really been, I've came to accepting that. Yeah, dude, there's a bunch of different toilet options. I actually just have a brand new toilet I need to film a video for. It's like $1,000 off-grid toilet. It still isn't the one. It still isn't the one. I think I want to get a really nice composting toilet next. I know. Yeah, skids, that isn't a bad idea too. That was the original thought process. That's what I've been looking at raw land for a minute now. Looking for one that has a good layout to do just that. Just to like buy some raw land that has like space where you could theoretically drive on it. And then buy a shitty E36 and just start driving on the grass and the dirt and the weeds real aggressively and tear a track out. But an asphalt paved go-kart track is really appealing too. That would be sick. To build out a van, I'd say like a couple thousand. Sky's the limit, but like 5 to 10 grand maybe to build out a nice van build, I think might be a roughly safe thing. Sean. Oh. I appreciate it, man. Aviva, appreciate you hanging out. Feel free to pull up. We're gonna be back to daily streams very, very soon. Right, using self-clearance, right, that's the move. That is an epic first car. Yeah, dude, that's sick. How exciting. First car, what an exciting scenario. Oh, All right. I should probably call it. It's 4:10. I should call that realtor. And then that will give me time, too, to maybe call another bank. Or, yeah, call a bank. They probably close at 5. I'd like to just do a little bit more digging on figuring some crap out with that. Use my backhoe? You bet. That'd be sick, Kevin. That'd be so sick. I'll hit you up on Discord. Yeah. Oh, no way. Dude, slow guy. Yeah, definitely do. Join the Discord. I'll check it. I'm not going to lie. I haven't opened Discord in like 2 weeks probably or so. So I'm sorry about that to everybody. But I will. I'll pull it back up. I'll look at it. Drop a chat in the general and say who you are in the general chat if your Discord name is different. Because I know how that is. It's always confusing. This game is BeamNG Streets. This is it. We're out. Ooh, 74 degrees. That sounds awesome. It's like kind of cold. Buddy crashed like a dead fly. It was looking like a splatted fly on the ground there. Okay, east-west V on there, but yeah, I'll keep an eye out for you. I know, that's what the homie Rock mentioned. He's like, dude, you have like 500,000 followers on your social medias. He's like, just mention in the videos that you want to buy like an RV park or a campground. You'd be surprised who might be out there that has money and wants to do something like that. I was like, you know what? You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely looking pretty unlikely, the go-kart track thing. But I'm still going to dig into it a good bit deeper. Because this will be one. This property is a property I'll talk about for God knows how long. Forever. You're like, oh, well, that's the time that go-kart track was for sale. For only $100,000, you could buy a whole go-kart track and business. And I didn't do it. Like, that thought process, that'll be strong. How's it been living in the van? Not too bad. I'm about over it, though. Yeah, dude, definitely do, Saber. Definitely do. Throw some pics. Yeah, $4 to $5. That's what I've been seeing, too. I have Starlink for internet. All right, we're calling it, guys. We got to bail. I got about an hour. That should be a good amount of time to call a couple people and think about life and shit. Kevin, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The gifteds, the supers, absolute legend. Deer, Stoner Deer, if you're still in here. I don't think you are, but thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, Salon? What's he gonna do? We're just now hopping off. Is he crammed in there? Yeah. It kind of is, to be honest. I mean, it's not bad. It's very manageable. Kevin, thank you, bro. Kevin with another super. I love you, bro. So happy to see you live again. Double tap the screen for your boy and drop a sub. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much, bro. It's insane work. Yeah. Whenever the day comes, I do buy something cool. I'm really excited to be able to have like a group of the regulars down. That'd be so sick. Like Kevin, like you say, be able to pull the RV out there and pull up and race like go-karts for a few days or however long. Like that would just be so cool. Really look forward to that. Or if I don't get that and if I end up with like just like some acreage or something to pull up and like ride the dirt bikes around or rip the sim rigs. I don't know what the hell. But I gotta call this guy back. Last I asked him, once I asked him, what am I saying? Oh yeah, I asked him for business infos. Well, I asked him for a rough idea on income from the track because he had no idea. The business owner didn't save anything, didn't tell him anything. I was like, well, if you could just like ask the guy, even if he could give like a rough estimate of like what a weekend, how much money he'd make in a good weekend or a good month or like something, like some sort of figure. How many people he had come there through a weekend or, you know what I mean? I got dibs on being the shred 80 of it. We'll need one. We'll need one there. Thank you, RCMX. Appreciate you, man. 3 on the tree is sick, Saber. Damn. That's so sick. On the tree? Cinemy says, Sean, I'm a better driver than you. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Imagine all get out there and be able to race go-karts. How sick would that actually be? That'd be really sick. Bit of a dream for me too. Yeah. I mean, it'd be such a cool life to live doing something like that. Ubi, what's up, man? All right. Thank you guys so much for chilling. I may or may not stream tomorrow. Kind of depends on what, if I feel like I do want to go check out that track, I might head down there sooner than later, within the next day or two to check it out. Don't know yet. And I also need to wrap up my projects. I need to wrap up my projects really bad. So we'll see. Possibly stream tomorrow. I'm gonna order new cables right now. It's weird though that this camera doesn't freak out, but my other camera does. That makes me think the cord isn't the issue. The hell, whatever. I'll order a new cord anyways, just to make sure. Make those calls, yes. I'll look for your Discord message too, Slow Guy. Slow Guy, if you're on Instagram, Dan's Gaming Van on Instagram too. Another good way to get a hold of me. Damn, you had a C10 with 3 on the tree? That's so goals. That'd be so fun. Okay, send me. Okay. All right, we're out. We're out. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Good stream. For not streaming forever, for the past 2 weeks or whatever, this was a great stream. Best case scenario. Went way better than I could have expected or deserved. So appreciate you guys pulling up. I'll keep you posted on the whole racetrack thing. Whenever I go live next, there will probably be an update on it in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's like good news, bad news, or indifferent. We'll see. And if I go check it out, obviously I'll be posting like stories on Instagram probably of going there, because that would be so sick. To at least even just go look at it would be cool. But yeah, thank you guys. Kevin, thank you again for all the supers. And thank you to the regulars for hanging out. Sean and Cinemy, Saber, Slow Guy. Dude, Slow Guy's been in here like the whole stream. I feel like there's some RCMX. Been hanging out a little bit. That's it. Thank you guys. Cinemy's wild, always. That's all, Sean. Oh my God. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for pulling up. See you maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably the next day. Skids, thank you for chilling, bro. Thank you for hanging out. I'll talk to you later, Skids.